US indices closed higher on Monday following an announcement by US Federal Reserve regarding its corporate bond purchasing program that boosted investor confidence, which had been wavering amid a spike in new coronavirus cases. All three major stocks indices reversed losses in afternoon trading. Dow closed 157 points higher, S&P 25 points up, and Nasdaq added 137 points. May trade deficit narrowed to 3.15 billion against the survey of 7 billion at Bloomberg. Let us look at the nitty-gritty of this May trade. Tata Motors posted quarter 4 earnings report on Monday after market hours. Reported 9,894 crore loss in quarter 4 against the profit same quarter previous year. Revenue fell almost 28%. EBITDA also fell 92% and margins shrink to 1.1%. Tata Motors quarter 4 earnings on a standalone basis too disappointed the street as company posted 4,871 crore loss versus expectation of 1,064 crore losses. Although revenue sees a uptick of almost 7%, but EBITDA sees a huge losses of 943 crore versus expectation of loss of 118 crores. Canfin Home posted a decent set of numbers versus expectation as well as its previous year's same quarter number or quarter on quarter numbers. So we have seen that NII improving 37% year on year while quarter on quarter jumped to 8%. Net income also seen some improvement of 9% quarter on quarter basis and 28% year on year basis. So PAT we have seen a jump of 36% year on year while declining of 15% on quarter basis. This is FII derivative positions. Let us look what FII did in last trading session. Long positions liquidated, we have seen here they have liquidated their long positions in index futures. That resulted into addition of short futures net, and we have seen in last two trading sessions they have increased their bets on short futures. Now let us look at the put options. They have increased their bet on bearish side through the put. 17,368 contracts were added on the put that resulted into net long addition of the put. On the call side, we have seen in yesterday's trading session they have created 8,275 contracts that that too on a short side and resulted into the reduction of the net long call options. So net yesterday trading session was as per the FII it was tilted towards the bearish side. In cash market also we have seen they have started selling in the last 4 trading session. They are increasing their selling in cash market. On your screen you can see the 30-minute chart of June future USD INR contract, and let us discuss the formation first and then the levels. We can see it consolidating in a right angle triangle kind of formation, which is indicative that in most of the times it takes a breakout on the upper side, and the upper side boundary is pegged around 76.21 to 76.23, and the activity is approaching nearest to the apex of the triangle, that is the breakout or the breakdown in case if it fails is quite evident in very near future. So if in today's trading session it will start moving above this, that will mark the breakout of the activity, and in that scenario the depth of the triangle, that is around 34 paise, we may see it moving. If it takes a breakout, it can move up to 34 paise from 76.23. Now let us look if this activity fizzles out and breakdown happens, then what will be the levels to look at. So the levels will be for today's trading session will be the first, which is the trend line. It comes around 76.10, and the final will be the 76.03, which is the low, just previous low before it breaks the trend line. So 76.10 will be the first indication that it is fizzling out, rally is fizzling out, and the confirmation will come around 76.03. This is Nifty 30 minutes chart, and we can see after market resting for a while on the top, it is started a downtrend on 30 minutes chart, and we can see here a downtrend line, and then the activity that lower tops and lower bottom is active till the date. Let us look, since today's trading session is very important because the activity is approaching towards the trend line, and a breakout or again breaking down from the trend line may happen. We don't know whether this will happen which way, but let us look at what are those levels important for trading. So 9850 to 9880 for today's trading session will be very important because that will mark the beginning of the uptrend. Why? Because the violation of the trend line will happen, and as per the Dow theory, the activity will go up. So for the day, 9850 9880 will be quite important for trading purposes. On your screen is 30 minutes chart of Bank Nifty. In line with Nifty, we are seeing this chart is also making a lower top lower bottom kind of formation, which is indication that Bank Nifty, at least in 30 minutes chart, is in downtrend. Now for the day, what will be the important level? So again 20,300 will act as a strong resistance, and the position of this downtrend line is also if market opens or the Bank Nifty opens in the morning. So in the morning the resistance will come around 20,400, or during the day it may come around 20,300. So 20,300 to 20,400 will be quite important level for today's trading session. That will act as a strong resistance, and since it is making a double bottom kind of formation, so 19,700 will be important on the downside. If Bank Nifty moves below those levels, we may see a deeper cut. If you find any meaningful information in this video, then subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get future notification.